East Kilbride in Scotland, Revolution 2.
And a real design revolution, this.
We've talked to the Thor team and we don't like them. They've got a big pointy axe thing and they look like they can do a lot of damage to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you got to retaliate with?
Well, we've got 3 36-inch blades, right?
Yes.
And they go
They spin round.
Yeah, just under 200 miles an hour. Right, so it's the fastest, biggest weapon in Robot Wars.
Gee whiz.
But to get that weapon, we've got very thin armor. So we're a bit worried.
Yes, you can see how their minds work, can't you?
Yeah.
2 drive wheels, 4 casters to run inverted, a polycarbonate body shell, tubular and plate steel construction. Yes, the large weapon, but it's not reliable. Let's have a look at the teams. Revolution 2 on the left, captained by Roger Webb. Thor on the right, Captain Jason Marston. And there on the left-hand side, Judge Shred 2.5, Captain Alan Blakeman, and Anarchy, Captain Mike Franklin. And his daughter Amy there, she's now 10, she's back again. So's Matilda in the arena for the House Robots, and Dead Metal 2.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Intrigued to see the weaponry of Revolution 2 here at its finest, immediately coming crumpling down onto the top of Judge Shred 2.5 with the multiple body panels. There's Thor swapping blows with Anarchy. Thor also has the pincers, as well as the hammer. It has the team with the blonde wigs. We also have Judge Shred 2.5 with the judge's wigs. Don't get the two confused. There's Revolution 2, confusing things in a bit of a muddle and a melee. Judge Shred takes a blow there from Thor. Their team, great fun. Also, Anarchy in there with a couple of blows, and they're all having a go at the judge. They're the spinning, rotating weapons of Revolution 2 at 200 miles an hour, top speed, that flailing weaponry. Looks a little bit lightweight in body, though, if someone can get hold and flick it out. Thor almost rocking and rolling from Judge Shred's flipper, but down comes the hammer, stroke axe again. That's Anarchy in trouble in the flame pit, but turning away. The Walker, ponderous, but nonetheless effective. Thor moves back to get the axe down. Judge Shred 2.5 is bearing the brunt of all this. Now, did you see a little flick on Revolution 2? And it was very easily flicked up in the air, I felt. Thor has a bent pincer at the front, but down comes the mighty tall axe hammer once again. This is very even. Very, very even at the moment. Blows are being traded. What's happened here? Judge Shred 2.5 against the arena sidewall. And I wonder, in attacking it, has Revolution 2 immobilised itself? Dead Metal comes out with the saw blade. The sparks beginning to fly. And that armament of Revolution 2, as we heard from Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson, not its strong point. Oh, meanwhile, Judge Shred has been flicked by Anarchy. The top of your picture. Can the judge right itself now? Thor is in attendance. They bash down using the SRE-mech, the self-righting mechanism, but it hasn't been a great display by Judge Shred 2.5. They fought in Robot Wars Series 4 and in Series 3. They were knocked out of the heats both times. And that was a good attack by Anarchy, a brilliantly designed robot by Mike Franklin, once built a hydrojet-powered surfboard. If you look through the innards there, you can see 8 legs independently walking, but barely a wobble in the movement of Anarchy. It's the first time we've seen a walker in the history of Robot Wars so balanced. I think Revolution 2 is buckling, don't you? It looks in trouble and it seems to have pinned itself there on the arena floor. Thor inadvertently is released. Judge Shred tries to flick Anarchy, but there you can get a sense of the weight of Anarchy. 170 kilos around about. Revolution, to me, has been immobilised. They're in trouble. Roger and Gordon, and they're being counted. Now, that's a shame, because it was innovative and good fun. But in the end, to get the great weaponry in, it was out of kilter, wasn't it? Out of balance for Robot Wars, and they're out. Revolution 2. So, one of the remaining 3 will join them out. 2 go through, and the judges will have to decide now.
Now, you would were so proud of those spinning roundy blades. You come
quite
here,
rightly
don't
so.
hide behind it.
Aw.
You were so boastful about how fast they were going to go
And they did go that
round.
fast?
They did go fast, but they didn't cause any damage at all.
Oh,
really.
no. Judge Fred.
We got
Well,
Judge Fred.
You've got. See, the thing is, you came in for more damage than you caused, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why
we
you're
got a lot, we got a
hiding.
lot, we got a lot.
That's why he's hiding.
Have you seen the state of Judge Fred?
Well, yes.
He has got a lot of holes in him.
But,
We buried our blades 8 inches into him.
yeah, but there wasn't as much damage as we had hoped.
There was still a lot of damage, but I mean, half an hour, we'll be running again.
There's no point.
No, there's not really,
No,
but
you're out now, aren't you?
yes, we're out.
Next time, will you not boast?
No, you've got to boast. You have to boast.
From White Mills in East Kilbride, Revolution 2.
Not all good things come in big packages. This might, though.
Revolution 2.
Yes.
Now, we've kind of seen you before, but
Just for a short
this
time.
is a big, new, improved robot now.
Yes.
What makes it better than the opposition?
Well, in Series 6, you made fun of our blades.
I know.
Yeah. So we went home and we rebuilt them.
It's not everyone that does that.
They're bigger, they're faster, they're heavier, and they're stronger.
Yeah, but is that going to make them defeat the opposition?
We don't know. We've been knocked out before, and we've learned we're here to have fun. If we get knocked out, we get knocked out.
If you lose, I'll make fun of your blades again.
Yes, you will.
A very destructive flywheel weapon, 2 drive wheels, 4 casters to run inverted, a polycarbonate body shell, but poor protection, and it breaks down very easily.
Roboteers, stand by.
Let's have a look at the teams then. Revolution 2 on the left, captained by Roger Webb. Storm 2, captained by Ed Hoppett in the black. Direct action, Ian Short and Jason Bromhead and Francis Tomlin. In the arena for the house robots, Mr. Psycho. And his great partner, Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1.
Out they scuttle then. Storm 2 quickly onto the attack. In underneath direct action. Only 4 millimetres of ground clearance direct action, but under pressure straight away. That full thrust of Storm 2, and under the watchful eye and the grisly eye of Mr. Psycho. Get out of there, direct action. As I said before, this is no game of chess or checkers. This is Robot Wars, and this is the war zone. In comes the flailing weaponry of Revolution 2. Storm 2, we were laughing at its lack of weaponry, but I'll tell you what, it's shifting in that arena. You see the Revolution 2 blades are flailing madly, but doing what? Direct action has the front flywheel, a horizontal weapon. Get out from underneath the hammer blow of Mr. Psycho. Whoa, look at the speed of Storm 2. Up to 20 miles an hour. I like this little thing backing under the attack of Revolution 2 again. Storm 2 away. Revolution 2, we're seeing the team there, Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson. Direct action, punishment from Storm 2. Direct action, sluggish to turn as well. Has a 0 turning circle direct action, but it is sluggish. And Storm 2 is one of the fastest things I've seen about the arena in a long time. And even the hammer blow of Mr. Psycho just seemed to glance away. I like Storm 2, I can tell you. Lots of honest industry back on the attack again, trying to get in underneath direct action. Ian Short and Jason and Francis in that direct action team don't know what to do. Look at that. What a shove here. Very Tornado-esque in its approach, Storm 2. Tornado, a very famous robot in the history of the killing zone. In underneath direct action, full of persistence, Storm 2, and pace as well, and aggression. Revolution 2 has a lot of finery about the design, great creativity, but I was never too sure about its effectiveness. For me, Storm 2 will go through here, but who will fall? Direct action or Revolution 2? And direct action, after that early onslaught, has stayed in there very well. I'm not too sure whether it's got great traction on the arena floor. There's the pit release button activated, so they played their last gambit, the chessboard machine that is direct action, and they're going to try and get Revolution 2 down there, or maybe hope the Storm 2 will drive itself insanely into the pit. I can't see that happening. Don't forget, the ultimate winners of this New Blood Championship will gain direct entry into the 7th Worcester UK Championships. Direct action. Oh! On the brink of oblivion and now going down, but for a moment I thought Storm 2 were to fall, but it is direct action. Good go.
I really do.
You know why you hate this?
Why?
Because I'm mean to you every
you're very
time.
mean.
I'm very strict with you, and you know why I call this the thresher?
Yes. Or combine harvester.
Because it never actually does anything. You keep
No, it
saying to
doesn't, no, it
me,
doesn't.
this is mean, those blades are mean, and I've yet to see it.
This time you'll see it.
It's been fluke so far that you've
Yes,
got
it has.
through.
It has. We were very, very lucky.
Which
But-
bit are you going to get hold of?
Well, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna pour ourselves a nice cold drink and take a slice of orange.
Okay. They're always threatening, but so far they have yet to deliver. Now,
Revolution 2.
That threshing machine can pull the heads off daisies. Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson.
ICU.
The Pritchard family from Hereford. Judy, Graham and Nick.
Roboteers, stand by.
Dead Metals in the arena for the house robots. Pirouetting for show. Sergeant Bash. A flick of flame for a glow.
3, 2,
So whose weaponry will prove the more effective here? Revolution 2 at long last? No, I don't think so. You see, didn't cause any damage to ICU. Pushing Revolution 2 across the arena floor, although the Revolution of Roger and Gordon is the heavier of these two robots. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Totally out of control. Onto the flame pit. ICU comes back, wedges in underneath. Problem with Revolution 2, it does have a high ground clearance. I mean, you can see it's yawning, isn't it? On one end of the machine. Revolution 2 battering the arena wall. Goodness me, that's deadly. Something's come off. Well, a vital cogwheel has come off Revolution 2. Let's see what is affected by that. The drive, the weaponry. ICU is persistent, is on top here. Revolution 2 in peril. And I think their very drive has gone. The weapon is flailing, but they're not moving. In comes Sergeant Bash. In comes Dead Metal. The house robots can attack an immobile machine. It's in the CPZ. Revolution 2 needs a miracle here. It basically needs ICU to throw this away, and they're not going to do that at all. Graham Pritchard, we can see that the engineer, Judy Pritchard, designer, Nick Pritchard driving the captain of the team. Dead Metal slicing into the polycarbonate body shell of Revolution 2. There's ICU with the red flag. Red rag to a bull. But Revolution 2 merely careered around like a bull in a china shop and has wrecked its own chances, I think, impaled on the arena sidewall. Dead Metal like some huge deadly scorpion out there. ICU, a flick of the axe onto Sergeant Bash, and they love it out there. A smile from Graham Pritchard. Taking on Sergeant Bash. Sergeant Bash tickled more than anything else. Revolution 2 about to be counted out. Looked the part. Talked the talk, but didn't walk the walk. Revolution 2 gone, say the crowd. And in comes Dead Metal for the kill. Roger Webb and Gordon Anderson from East Kilbride in Scotland watch on as ICU presses the pit release button. There it is, dropping down below the arena. I don't know whether Revolution 2 will fit, to be honest. Big machine, 112 centimetres by 106 wide. They wanted to go down the pit. Everything pulling Revolution 2 across the arena floor, including Sergeant Bash. Sergeant Bash moving away. In comes Dead Metal to the left there. Can they move Revolution 2 to the pit or the drop zone? What will be its fate? Onto the floor flipper. And there we see the spinning, flailing blades in the air. Took some doing, didn't it, to get it up that high? bounces down a flying combine harvester. Now that's a rarity. Unless you've had a few too many jars of Scrumpy at harvest time. And Revolution 2, down the pit of oblivion. I see you, the victors.
The revolution has been quashed. Long live the king. The king is ICU. Revolution 2. It looks like a cross between a combine harvester and a supermarket shopping trolley.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's made of, actually.
Doesn't seem to be that heavy.
It's very large, so the weight's spread over a large area.
Yeah.
So it's easy to push around.
It was easy to push around. You're getting pushed around by everyone.
We had no grip on the floor.
Yeah.
We lost our drive when we got slammed into the wall.
Well, you just seem to be driving into the barrier all the time yourself. What was that about?
No traction at all. We couldn't drive. It was bad design, I suppose.
You said it.
We really wanted it trashed more than that, though.
Yeah.
We want to go back and build a new one.
How would you change it?
Everything.
Everything. So I'm not happy with its debut then in the arena.
It didn't do what it was supposed to.
No, it certainly
It's
didn't.
as simple as that.
All right, then back to the drawing board.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Revolution 2!